to infinity and punch the ceiling. Anyways, hello everyone and welcome to, like I said earlier, a couple minutes ago actually, episode 3 of Nukem 3D Encore. Also, I'm gonna wash my hair real quick. But before I do, in the last episode, we had a surprisingly easy time defeating the Battle Lord in episode 1. I know, right? Like, literally. Usually whenever I fight that boss, it takes me like a couple tries at most. Here, it literally took me like one shot. Anywho, welcome to Squeakerville.
Yeah, piece of cake.
What cake? German chocolate?
Nobody steals our chicks and lives.
Truer words have never been spoken. But this poses the question. Why only women? Why only women? Is it for breeding? Because episodes and the aliens have one weird purpose. And that would... I was about to say bestiality, but aliens are people too. Do it for the aliens! Or in this case, do it for the puppers! Had to be cringeworthy in the first 10 minutes. Or not, I don't know. Like I'm just like, cause I'm scratching my head. Alright, oh, now it's showing one person. I'm gonna go wash my hair now. Cause it's very itchy. I don't have lice, it's just, eh. Well, that's one way to amuse yourself. Oh my god. I'm not gonna show this because it has sensitive subjects also. Right now my hair looks like one of those anime characters. But it's a picture of a guy with a French horn, with the wide, the end of it Not the part you put in your mouth, but the other end. Pressed against a woman's, no, not her boobs. It was, something. Her, booty. And, one of the people in the comments said, questions, is he sucking a fart through the French horn, or is he blowing into the French horn, causing her a vibrating sensation? Question number 3, anyone have a French horn I can borrow? And then I replied to them in the comments saying, question number 4, is this for science? Come on. Of course, since I have the app open, it's like, nope, oh. And they just said, it's always for science. You know, full science! Anyways, oh wow, I just know that I was gonna, hold on. Oh, never mind. I thought I was gonna go like, anyways, whenever I like go right up to the mic. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Stop.
Come get some.
Pew pew. Duh. Alright, any more alien dickheads?
Cool.
Got a shotgun. That's always good. The water can pee. The wall can pee, not the water. I just ran right into the die. We all know where this is gonna go. Never mind. I shot him in the dick. Sweet. I always wanted to shoot some bad guy in the dick. Now I can finally do that. I shot him in the dick.
Come get some.
Oh boy, free chain gun. I didn't know today was my birthday. God, those guys take like a lot of damage. Or, you know, they give you a lot of damage. How did I survive that? How? Okay, I know I've done this before. I thought I already did that. What the hell? Napoleon blown apart.
What are you waiting for? Christmas? Come get some.
Viewer, what's up? Yeah, that one coming. Also, like that detail where like enemies who were squished like that will like. Oh wait. Oh my god, you can even see the eye, I think. Oh yeah.
Hail to the king, baby.
No, there's still 3 more secrets. Ourselves a little thing. those last secrets were.
Oh.
Teabagging in 1996. That streak.
Cool.
Damn. Shot him in the leg, he's a dead man, dun.
Groovy.
you've been in a seizure. Yeah, well. Oh! Fuck you too. I didn't see you until just now. Fine, bitch. Come and get me, you stupid son of a bitch.
See you in hell.
Yeah, we're tough.
Hail to the king, baby. Groovy. Holy shit. Blow it out your ass. Let God shoot 'em out. What's up? Hail to the king, baby. Holy shit. Yeah, piece of cake. Cool. Oh.
This is probably the most terrifying thing I've ever seen in this game. Wait, I already got all the secrets? There's 2 other kills remaining, so...
taken. Hail to the king, baby.
kamikaze? Oh, hi. You're dead. Nice to meet you, dead. Jeez, how many of those fuckers were in here? Like, there was one, and then there was another, and then there was another. Did they just teleport? Because I guess the teleporting sound is silent. I could be wrong. Jeez, is it send chain gunners my way today? That was the start of it, by the way. Oh, fuck you, I shot you first.
Get some. Where is it? Where is it?
this real quick. Seriously. I know what the secret is. I've seen it before. I looked it up, and I thought I remembered. Clearly, my brain's gone numb. There it is.
Looks like I have the con. What are you waiting for? Christmas?
No, Duke. I'm waiting for, something.
Who wants some?
I'm faking it. It's like, you know how in like raunchy cartoons they make that fapping sound where it's like it's some kind of weird clapping sound or something. Oh wait, I already have one of those. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the really great hero. Full of pixelated tits and pixelated asses and an animated gif of a woman presumably having an orgasm. You know, for the kids! I'm kidding. Although if any kids are watching this while this is going on, I question your life choices. Wait. What? Oh. Yeah, this is Easter egg for... I'm kidding, dude. Although if a No, hold on.
Come on.
Well, I saw there were 2 people watching. I mean, one of them is me, of course, because I'm...
For Christmas.
Shut up, Duke. I just told Duke to shut up. Clearly, I am that guy. Oh. You know, for real though, I don't think a 13-year-old kid should be watching that. Although I'm pretty sure there have been. I don't know. Also, your name looks familiar. Anyways, who else wants to be Rochambeau? Or Rochambeau, not Rochambeau. Sound like the whole bear was like. Oh, that's where the squish came from. 2 squishes. Squish.
Who wants some?
Did. Ow. I actually enjoyed it back in the day. Don't worry, I'm 21, so it's perfectly legal. I'm officially that weirdo. Wait, what? How does it only show one of... What? It shows one of 2 secrets. Pretty sure that Star Trek thing was one of the secrets, was it not? Also, 30. I mean, I'm a 17-year-old girl. As long as you're here to enjoy my Let's Play, then that's fine. I'm gonna try and stay up and beat this episode, because I know episodes 1 and 2 were just parts 1 and 2 of episode 1 in the game. So many episodes! But episode 1 I decided to cut it short because so many episodes. I think I was tired at that point. Speaking of which, it's only 10:04. But right. Episode 2 of this series was just the continuation and finishing of episode 1 of the game, which was just the Abyss, where I ripped the Battle Lord a new one in one go, which I'd never done before. Meanwhile, the mini Battle Lord that appears in this level, I had to use the rewind feature so many times just to kill it. Seriously, like, I don't know how I had next to no trouble on the Battle Lord boss, but the Battle Lord as an enemy, I'm just like obliterated in mere seconds. But, yeah, it says that there's only like one of two secrets. Like, I was looking on the official, I think it's the 3D Realms website. Yeah, on their website. Even though 3D Realms doesn't own the rights to Duke Nukem anymore. Which sucks, because if they still had the rights to it, they could make a much better Duke Nukem game than friggin' Forever. And yes, I am aware that some reviews of this particular version of Duke Nukem 3D have been less than favorable because there were audio issues, it's blah blah blah. I like it, okay? It runs fine for me, there's no audio issues. I'm fine with it. Have you played through Forever? Actually, no, I haven't. But as much as I would like to, I don't have the money to get a PS3 or an Xbox 360 and the game. Although I do know that it sells for a pretty good price over at GameStop. And by pretty good, I mean like it's a very low price and I could easily afford the game. But until it becomes backwards compatible on Xbox One, I can't play it. Like, I really would like to play Duke Nukem 3... No. Duke Nukem Forever, but, it's on PC. Well, yeah, see, the thing is, I don't really have a PC. I have a laptop, but that's not the same as a PC. Because mine's not very powerful. I mean, it can play Roblox, but I have to play some games on low graphics. I do want to get a PC though, but it'll be at some point. And I'm gonna try and see if maybe I can convince my papa to get me a gaming PC, because I'm a big gamer, I love gaming. If you're wondering, well, was good to be honest. Then again, when a game goes through development hell for at least 15 years and has to switch developers from 3D Realms to Gearbox Software. Yeah, it's not a good sign. Still don't know how the game thinks I only found 1 out of 2 secrets when I clearly have found 2. Alright, I got that. I got this. Also, it would be so cool to, like, make the Ripper chain gun cannon from this game in real life. Not like an actual functioning weapon, I mean like a prop. Or like for cosplay, so it's like, I'm Duke Nukem. I've come here to kick the rest of you alien bastards' asses. That was a half-decent rendition of Duke's voice. Prepare for trouble. It's pretty low requirements on PC. You should try it out one day. I'll keep note of that, Ryan. You know, I still can't shake out the feeling that your name seems awfully familiar. Maybe it's just your last name and how I have some friends on Facebook that have the last name Watson, but like, do you ever get that feeling whenever you see someone's name on something, or when you see somebody in general, and they automatically make you think of someone else or something else? Like, I know it's kind of weird of me to ask that, but it's just some weird thing that I'm pretty sure not just I, deal with. I don't know. Voice crack. Oh boy. Hopefully I can actually go in that thing. So there's still 2 enemies left. Welcome to your death. Oh wait, no. I found you when the Doom Eternal QuakeCon was going on. Not related, sorry. I'm based in Japan. Oh. So that means you live in Japan, so like you moved there. Huh. I've always wanted to go to Japan, but after what a certain YouTube phenomenon did, I just hope they don't, think of all Americans that go there as estranged people who only want to ruin their culture. Because I'm not like that. Because, the thing is, I respect people. Except for terrorists, of course. And pedophiles. Or criminals in general. But Oh, you're from the UK? Oh, sweet. Uh, Speaking of the UK, did you hear about the UK's, and I do mean this literally, they banned fucking memes from the internet there. I kid you not. It's been going around recently, but Americans are loved in... Oh, okay. Like, whenever I saw that thing that... no, not Jake. Logan Paul did, I always... Like, I kept thinking, oh god, now Japanese people are gonna be like, well, now we're probably gonna think that Americans are all like that, but... No? No, what? Oh, they didn't? I thought they did. No, I mean like they banned memes, not the internet itself. Like, you know, I'm about to talk about why, like, I planned on streaming yesterday. And I plan on doing a little tribute thing for 9/11 since it's been 17 years, but then I decided against that, seeing as how I wouldn't really know how to... I wouldn't really think of... Oh, the EU. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I get mixed up with those. The UK is leaving the EU. Well, good for them, especially if the EU is gonna ban fucking memes. Like, some memes are okay. It's just, what I'm about to talk about does have something to do with what I was talking about earlier. So as you all know, or we all know, yesterday was the 17th anniversary of the 9/11 incident that killed at least 3,000 people. I was planning on doing a stream yesterday, but the problem was that I didn't know what to play, but I didn't want to play anything like this, or Strafe, or Grand Theft Auto, or anything like that, because it would feel like I'm trying to make people think, oh, I'm trying to cause chaos when that... Yeah. They're mad, they're just trying to censor the internet. They'll look to ban Bitcoin next. You know, speaking of Bitcoin, I forgot how long ago this was. I think it was a couple weeks ago. But there's a place called Kindred, which is a coffee place that I went to once to redeem a coupon for a free coffee. I didn't notice this whenever I walked in, but as I was walking out, I noticed something out of the corner of my eye, so I looked to my right, and the first thing I see is a fucking Bitcoin machine. Yeah, cryptocurrency. My first time seeing one of those things. I'm not joking. I literally saw that just to my right, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, it blew my mind, because I've never seen that. I just thought it was... Like, I always thought that cryptocurrency was like a digital currency that was different from real money. Like, you know how there's like in-game currencies like credits in Warframe or I don't know. Yep. But yeah, like, wait, isn't Bitcoin actually physical as well? Or is that just like some kind of thing I've seen on videos? But as I was saying, oh, right, about the 9/11 thing. So, all yesterday I decided not to stream, but I also decided to stay home because it was raining part of the day. Digital real money, like you pay on your credit card. Oh. Well, I don't have a credit card, I don't have a bank account. I have cash, but I don't have a bank account. But, I was gonna say, later into the evening yesterday, I saw this post on a group I was formerly in before they banned me for this. Like, I wasn't the one who posted this, by the way, but I'll explain what I mean. So there was this post on something called Kirby Hell on Facebook, you know, Facebook groups. And like, at first I was like, wait, what? And I saw a Twin Tower thing and I was like, okay. And someone made a caption saying, Curb did this, and I'm like, oh god. First thing I hear whenever I tap on the video on my phone, and there was actual fucking footage of when one of the Twin Towers was hit. Yeah, people make... God. Yeah, 9/11 memes. And in the comments, I even said, why would you post this? This is highly inappropriate and very offensive. And people got on my case going like, boy, you're a wimp. We're trying to lighten the mood. You don't lighten the mood on a tragic frickin' event, even if it took place 17 years ago. People died. I know there was World War II and many people died in that. But when you make fun of a national tragedy that forever changed the history of the U.S. in terms of how we think about what happens outside of our country, what is wrong with people if they make memes about that? And that's just barely scratching the surface. We also have memes about school shootings. You know, like the one that happened in February, which... By the way, I don't think I ever said this, or I think I did say this a long, long time ago, the day that it happened. That shooting happened on my birthday. Now please note, I'm in Texas. I'm a Texan. I live in Texas. And the shooting in Parkland happened in Florida. Of course, people flock to the internet and make more school shooting jokes as if it was no big frickin' deal. Let me explain why memes like autism memes or any kind of mental illness or mental condition memes, school shooting memes, memes that apparently glorify the Holocaust or Hitler in general, saying Hitler did nothing wrong. He did everything wrong. You know why? He killed millions upon millions of people. And people say he did nothing wrong. I know it's some kind of big, stupid, fucking internet joke. It's not a joke to me, okay? People who make memes like that, and I get it, it's a meme, it's a dumb internet joke. But some things are not meant to be joked about. Again, I go back to the autism and mental condition memes. I happen to be autistic. I have Asperger's syndrome. It's a mild case, but still. So anytime I see a meme like that, I get pissed off, because people don't understand how hard it is to actually live with that. Doesn't matter if it's a meme, video, blog, comment. Like, sorry for ranting so much on a stream, but it's just something I felt I should get off my chest. Wait, so Ryan, what do you mean by it doesn't matter if it's a meme, video, blog, or comment? Like, do you mean that, are you saying that you agree with me? But like, again, sorry if I sound upset, it's just, I'm still pissed off about that, you know, the whole, oh, let's continue to make 9/11 memes out of, like, seriously. My point is, it's not the meme that's the problem, it's the content in general. Exactly! Like, even if it's a joke saying, it was an inside job. Listen. George Bush went into office in 2001. 2001. It had only been a handful of months. Because, like, the thing is, presidential elections, when it comes to like voting and stuff and who wins, those are all in November, like 2 months before the president is actually in office. So George Bush was in office for about 9 months at that time. And so people are like, oh, it was an inside job. If it was really an inside job, then it wouldn't have been Al-Qaeda. But it was. So don't say it was the government's fault, don't say it was the president's fault. Otherwise, they would have found out really freaking soon who it was, and Bush would have been impeached. But it wasn't him. Like, I'm also sorry about bringing politics into this. Like, but really, all I'm saying is people making jokes or memes out of stuff that shouldn't be joked about or made into memes, like my mental condition or any other kind of mental condition like Down syndrome or something, you don't do that shit. And you especially don't make memes out of school shootings or mass shootings in general. Republican or liberal? Believe it or not, even though I voted for Trump, I am not into politics at all. I voted for Trump because I thought he would be a better option than Hillary Clinton, otherwise known as hang on a second. Oh, that's alright. You guys want to see the, you guys want to see the Russian version? No. You guys want to see the Nazi version of Hillary Clinton? It literally looks like her. To any liberals who see that, I am very sorry, but come on, there is a resemblance. Anyways, like, oh, thank you. See, you thought it was funny. Like, the thing is, I'm not into politics, but if I had to choose, I'd probably be, Republican. But I don't let politics bother my life unless it's like an election. Because, like, now I'm actually old enough to, vote. And, I actually did prior to Trump being elected, which I think that was late 2016, yeah, it was 2016. Because, Donald Trump was inaugurated, early last year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Because, the thing is, when he was inaugurated, that was before I got in this room, because, like, we were about to move whenever he was inaugurated, but we weren't officially moved in until, like, February 10th of last year, which is a couple days before I turned 21, because at the time I was 20. I mean, hell, that was before I learned how to start doing streams in this format, because before it used to have, like, the comments on the side and all that stuff, but now I have it in full screen. It was before I have, if you hear that tapping, it's a plastic table. Whenever we first moved in, I didn't even have all of this stuff. I had the laptop, which I didn't use it very much at the time, but I didn't have this wireless keyboard, I didn't have this microphone. Like, a lot of the equipment that I've gotten was actually from my papa, because, my papa, a couple months ago in June, I told him that, hey, you know, there's this thing called E3 coming up, and I would appreciate it if you could help me get some stuff to prepare for it, because I would like to provide live coverage for it, which I did. But the thing how I provided live coverage is a little unorthodox. How could you live without a computer? I know, right? Because the thing is, before I even had this laptop, I had an old Inspiron Mini, which it ran on Windows XP, so it was a slow, but you know, back in the day it wasn't as slow. But after a while, I eventually got this Lenovo IdeaPad, which is a 100S model actually, but it works wonders. It's not the most powerful piece of equipment. It's not built for high intense gaming or anything like that, but it certainly gets the job done. My papa agreed to help me out with it, so the things I got were a special light strip that you could get from Walmart for like, I think it was $4 or $5, which it's still plugged in now. It's plugged into my cable box, which is actually next to my Sega Dreamcast. Yes, folks, I have a Sega Dreamcast. But I also got a Logitech webcam, which was actually how I literally recorded the live coverage. Like, I had it set up on a box from my phone. I mean, it's up on my armoire right now, and like I'm looking at my laptop, probably to look at the comments. Oh, there's 4 people. Sweet. Hello. Anyways, of course I got the microphone. I also got this, which is the wireless keyboard I mentioned. Originally I was going to get a different keyboard that was like $10, but since they didn't have it on shelves over at Walmart, my papa asked me if I would like to get another one instead. But yeah, he got it. Actually, the Dreamcast, I got it like, I don't know, about a month ago. So the story about that, I went to this place not too long ago, several weeks ago or something, called Founded Electronics, and I traded in my old PS2 Slim, because I didn't use it anymore. I traded in a Xbox 360 Elite, which didn't have anything with it. But the thing about Founded Electronics is that as long as the system works, they'll take it in. Of course, if there's like damage, like burns or anything like that, the value will be decreased. But I also had some other games. Of course, some of them were in jewel cases, which I would need back, which I got them. So the trade value I got was $48, which is very good, and I already had like I think I had like $15 prior to the thing. But after a while of looking around, I saw that they had a Sega Dreamcast, and if you want to know how much it was actually $49 or $49.99. And I told my papa that I would probably. Oh, it's an upload from Real Life Peter Griffin. But I told my papa that I'd probably need help with anything else I might need, because there's the visual memory in it, which I have. I think it needs new batteries, but I don't have the batteries for it. I also got 2 games for it. I got Quake 3 Arena, and I got Sonic Adventure, which, may I just say that out of all the story modes in that game, Big the Cats is definitely, oh god. I know some people are gonna be like, oh, you're just a wimp, you blah, blah, blah. Listen, Yeah, Sonic is awesome. But, yeah, out of all the story modes in Sonic Adventure 1, Big the Cats is terrible. But, I played some Quake 3 Arena, of course. I had to get used to the controls, because they didn't have the, Dreamcast mouse or the keyboard, so I had to settle with a controller. Let me just say that the control scheme is very, very, awkward. So, as you know, the standard issue Dreamcast controller only had one joystick, on the left. It also had a D-pad. And it had the 4 buttons on the right, A, B, X, Y. It has the 2 triggers, and it has the start button, like, directly below where the visual memory unit screen is displayed. You would not believe how long it took me to try and get used to the controls. I never got used to them. It was the first console with an internet browser and Ethernet port. Actually, about that Ethernet port, I have a red Ethernet cable. It wouldn't fit. I think it's a different Ethernet cable because of how small the thing was. But as far as I know, yeah, it does have an internet browser, but since I don't have the right size Ethernet cable, like for the connector, I mean. Yeah. Plus, some games would have you, like, I don't know. Converter came in the box originally. Mine was a pre-owned thing, so it didn't come with that. It came with a modem thing that would connect it, but, is that what you mean? The, thing that plugs into the side? The, thing that has the Ethernet cable thing? Because, if that's what you mean, then, yeah, it has that. Yeah, actually it was, but I never had a chance to try that out, partially because, the control scheme isn't the best for the controller. But, I did still have fun with Quake, even if I, suffered. Like, I liked it, it's just, yeah. I just wish I would have the peripherals to, make it easier to play. And just to make sure you understand, I was even playing on the easiest mode and playing through a little bit of the single player. Phobos beat my ass, but I beat his. Phobos. Mouse and keyboard work, if I remember. Yeah, they do, but like I said, the shop didn't have those, and even if they did, it would. Actually, I don't think I looked for those. But even if I did, they would have probably had it for a price that I wouldn't be able to afford. Like, especially now, because I have like 14 or 15 bucks. Yeah. Anyways, after a while of having the Dreamcast, I decided, I think it was the day I got it, or the day after I got it, to, wait, no. I think what had happened was, I noticed that I had over 10,000 views on my channel total. So what I did to commemorate that, which by the way, I was kind of late to that, because it was like 10,554 at the time. Of course, it's way higher now. But, there are adapter ports for the controller ports for standard keyboard and mouse. Means something like this. Yeah, but I don't see a USB thing for it. Oh, you mean they sell those? Okay. Oh. I didn't see any of those, I don't think. No. Yeah, here's the thing. I was born in '97, so by the time the Sega Dreamcast came out, I was like I was 2 years old. Cause, like I said, I was born on Valentine's Day, which is actually whenever the Parkland shooting happened, because it was on a Wednesday. Uh, yeah, it was on a Wednesday this year, actually. But like since I was born in '97. By the time the Sega Dreamcast came out, I was like 2 years old, because it came out 9/9/99. Although it came out in '98, but I mean like in the U.S. But anyways, going back to what I was saying, after I noticed how many views I had, I decided to commemorate a celebration in a pretty good way. Anyways. It was out when I was young, but they basically released it and suddenly stopped selling it as no one was buying it. Yeah, the Sega Dreamcast was pretty short-lived, because, like I said, it came out in '99 here, and worldwide it was discontinued in 2001, like March 31st, I think. But it's a heavily underrated system, I have to say. And hell, I even said that in my review. Yeah, that's how I commemorated 10,000 viewers on my channel total. I did a review not only on the Sega Dreamcast, but on the 2 games I got for it. I said that Quake was a pretty good game, but due to the control scheme being confusing for what I had, or still have actually, I gave it like an 8 point something. Sonic, hold on, I know I talked to a friend of mine about this, I know I talked to someone about this. I think I gave the Sonic game like a 9 point something. But the Sega Dreamcast, you're probably thinking, oh, what did you give that? Because of how amazing it was at the time, because, like, I have a friend who works at GameStop who said it wasn't really ahead of its time. It really was, because for one thing, like, I know there was the Nintendo 64 and the PS1, and by the time the Sega Dreamcast came out, the PS2 and the Xbox and the Nintendo GameCube were well on the horizon. The Sega Dreamcast really was ahead of its time. First of all, it had a very innovative memory card unit. The graphics were complete. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. The graphics on that system were very, very amazing. Like, we're talking, like, amazing graphics. And we're talking about something that technically came out in '98. But if you're talking about US standards, it was '99. And I talked about how there's still plenty of fans to this day who still love this system. In fact, there are people out there who have been willing to make their own games for it. And it was home to cult classics like Sonic Adventures 1 and 2 and Shenmue's 1 and 2, which, by the way, got a re-release on Xbox One and PS4, and I think that's it. I thought it was on PC and Switch, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it was competing with PS1, but by the time the PS2 came out and all the other systems back in the early 2000s, it was already too late, and the Sega Dreamcast got blown out of the water. But, you know, for the time, this thing was amazing. It was the first 128-bit system, as far as I know. It had built-in online, which of course you would have to have an Ethernet phone cable, but it had a very innovative controller as well, with the fact that it had a built-in memory card unit for you to plug it into. Yeah, I had one. In fact, the thing about my PS2, also, I am very sorry for having this paused for so long, but hey, always good to make time for chit-chat, you know? But the PS2 I had, like I said earlier, was a PS2 Slim that I got several years ago. Actually, I forgot how long ago it was. But I only asked for one game, and that game was Ratchet & Clank Going Commando. Or, as the people in the UK call it, or everywhere else in the world, Ratchet & Clank 2. I loved that game. I think I beat it either on PS2 or PS3, because then like a few years later I would get the PS3, or no, I think it was the year after that or something like that, and I got the Ratchet & Clank collection on it, which had the first 3 Ratchet games. Although looking back on it now, the emulation wasn't as good as I thought, but yeah, still, Ratchet & Clank Going Commando was a awesome game. You know, speaking of which, hey Insomniac, are you guys working on a Ratchet & Clank game next, now that you're done with Spidey? I do plan on playing that game at some point though. But I will need an external hard drive. And possibly another one of those 4-way USB hubs. Reasons. But yeah, the PS2 Slim was awesome. No, I didn't get Crash Bandicoot on there. I did have Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex, and Nitro Kart on GameCube though. Yeah, I had a GameCube actually. I got it Christmas Eve 2003, if I'm not mistaken. But it wasn't until a couple years later whenever I got Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex, and Crash Nitro Kart. I loved those games. I also got Spyro Enter the Dragonfly on the GameCube as well. In fact, whenever I got it, my papa also got me a memory card because I told him that I would need one. And that was actually back whenever GameStop, or I think it was GameStop. Yeah, I think it was GameStop, who used to be called EB Games. Hold on. Let me look at that up. What's that? Halo was your thing. Oh, you had all O. The only thing I didn't have as a kid was the original Xbox, because I didn't know much about it. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, EB Games still exists, but, GameStop is actually its parent company. You only have a Switch now. It's PC gaming for me. I actually have a Switch. It's actually in front of me. Not, like, right in front of me. I mean, like, it's literally in my armoire, right in front of my... not right in front of my TV, but it's kind of in front, but it's to the side. So it's in front of a stack of movies and games. Anyways, how about we get back to the action? Noticing the frame rate dip there? It's like, it's smooth here, and it's like it's all jittery there. Oh, I got both secrets. They have Wolfenstein 2 on that. Yeah. The first time I got Wolfenstein 2 was just played on Xbox One. And funny thing is, that's actually how I got the collector's edition, is through my first time getting it. Of course, before then I played The New Order and The Old Blood, which I think I was told to play The New Order first, or The Old Blood first, or something. I think it was The New Order first, and then The Old Blood, because a friend of mine on Facebook said, play The New Order first and then The Old Blood. But then after a while, I noticed over at GameStop that they had the Wolfenstein 2 and the New Colossus Collector's Edition. Yeah, I actually did a Let's Play on both games. I did New Order first and then Old Blood. But yeah, I got the collector's edition over at GameStop for, and I'm not joking, $34.99. And the actual, like, regular copy of the game was actually $5 more. I didn't press anything. I didn't press anything at all. I literally didn't press anything at all. I guess the game is just like, okay, quit your blabbering, you bitch. But but yeah, I played through the New Colossus in a couple hours, and oh, yeah, maybe he just wanted me to get to the game. It's like, shut up and get to shooting those alien bastards. Anyways, oh, little old me. Anyways, yeah, at least the game won't be able to unpause me now. Cause like, it literally, like, I literally wasn't touching anything. My hands were like on my lap. All of a sudden the game just transitions to this level and I'm like, okay. It was weird. Anyways, so I played through the New Colossus in a couple hours, and then after a while I thought maybe I could do a Let's Play on it, and I did. But the thing is, since I got it again on Xbox One, because I didn't have Plus at the time, I had Gold. Like, I still had Gold. I decided to use the webcam to stream it, which at times the webcam would have like laggy video, because webcams really aren't meant to, you know, video like a camera, like a camcorder or anything like that. It's meant to video you, you know, like record you, but it's small, it's easy to use, you know. But it was a really good Let's Play. Of course, there were some technical issues at the beginning, but then things got better and all that stuff. But like, my overall review for Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus is a blast, no pun intended. For one thing, the fact that they're still running with the alternate history thing where instead of the Nazis losing World War II, they win World War II, and then they actually take over America in this game, and you have to liberate America from their reign of terror. That's amazing. And the fact that they have improved dual wielding, where you can have, say, the Shockhammer X shotgun in one hand, and you have like the machine pistol or the assault rifle in the other, and it's like boom, boom, boom. That is so cool. And like some of the weapons were revamped, like of course the Shockhammer being a triple-barreled automatic shotgun that's sort of like a Gatling gun, sort of. We got new weapons that you could get off the things, the you know those little turret station things that you could go to and you pull it off and it's like bum 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 bum. Like they have new weapons of those. They have new weapons like the Diesel Kraftwerk, which literally translates to diesel power plant. Like, Machine Games really outdid themselves. And what's really funny is the upcoming Rage 2 game. Like, they aren't made by... This game isn't made by the same developer, but Avalanche Studios, the people who's making that game, and Machine Games, those are both Swedish. And you know who else is Swedish? Not me, but it's a certain Vinesauce person. Yeah, I'm talking about Vinesauce Joel. But yeah. Anyways, how about we get back into some ass kicking? Oh, I can't open that. Open sesame. Shotgun. That's what I get for looking at the chat. Weird. That is the worst.
Cool.
Yeah, that was the worst cool. No, that was the worst, you know, worst voice impression. God, I can't even talk. Worst voice impression of Duke ever. Like, of all time. By the way, like that thing that guy spits at you isn't the same thing as that one tall alien that goes like whenever it gets hurt. That's like a acidic spitball or something. Like what's weird is the first time I ever started playing Duke Nukem 3D was actually on my old laptop on a eDuke 32. Now please note, my laptop couldn't, handle Polymer or Polymost or whatever, so it couldn't do OpenGL, so it had to be like old school where the screen would warp or stretch whenever you looked up or down. And it's like I'll show you what I mean. It was like that basically, but on a laptop. So. Oh, hi. I needed that. Oh, wait. That was a bad idea. What about this? Aha! Oh, God. Make the weirdest sounds. Strip bombs. Alright. I could blow some shit up. Rubber boots. That thing was moving for a second. Medikit. Although it looked like a giant medicine bottle. No joke. So I apologize to anyone who has, like, seizures. Spinnies. Not spinnies. Lava. Yes! Whoa, hold on. Is that alien standing on lava? One poses a question such as, how the fuck does that guy stand in lava? I still have no idea. Like, that sounds like something going like, and then it's some kind of. I know what that's supposed to sound like. It sounds like some kind of gory thing. I forgot what I'm supposed to do here. I think.
See you in hell.
Is there blood there? Game logic. Don't question it. Let's see. That.
Who wants some?
That's not one of them. Did that thing just space through the floor? Got deaded. Oh, fuck. Come on! You are a son of a bitch! he's shooting rockets out of his penis.
Who wants some? Damn, I'm good.
Okay then.
Rockin'.
Occupied territory. Otherwise known as welcome to get fucked. Population me.
Cool.
Oh. Ah, talk about hatching a plan.
Damn it.
How did that not?
Damn, I'm good. Holy cow. Who wants some?
That's the thing I was. Oh, clever. Oh my god. I just now realized if I'm ever in a deathmatch with someone, this would be perfect. Of course, there's no secret on that side. And if you walk into that while it does that, dead. Hello, Giganosaurus dead.
You guys suck.
Yes, they do. Oh my god. Wait, what the... That always terrifies me every time I see that. It's like, look. Like, we all know there's a floor there. But... Oh! Yeah, laugh away, you fat twat. Die, you son of a bitch. Is that a... Yep. Oh. Wait, what? Ah. Come on, Duke. She was alien-fied. Talk about a stylish way to come in. Ow. Come on. Just call me Professor Oak. Fuck. Call me Professor Oak. Oh wait. Say hello to Devastator. Otherwise known as your death in 5 seconds. Or 2. Something. Oh, you son of a... Luckily for me, I had one of those. Were there any other assholes? Ow. I didn't actually hit my keyboard, by the way.
Let's rock.
Yeah. Spin cycle.
Cool. Hail to the king, baby.
I survived. There were no secrets in there. Wow.
Ready for action. I'm gonna get medieval on your asses.
This song kind of reminds me of a song I only heard. Also, you you're wondering how they do this, it's literally just a mirror of the room that you're in. We're skeet shooting with aliens.
Holy cow.
Oh my god. I cheesed it. I cheated the system. How did I? Oh my god. I heard the Battle Lord, and I'm just like, oh fuck, I am fucked. I see him right at the vent, trying to shoot at me. I'm not taking any damage, so I'm just like, fuck this, I'm shooting this guy.
Groovy.
Even ass-kicking badasses need a potty break. Whoa! I forgot this was here.
Groovy.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end this here, so,
Let's rock.
no, Duke, let's not rock. Let me save this here. But, yeah, that'll do it for tonight's episode of, Duke Nukem 3D Encore. By the way, the Encore in the name is because of the fact that I've already done a Let's Play on this, but since I know a little bit more about the game, in terms of, like, what stuff to do, although I will admit that secret level, I don't think I've ever done it before. No, I haven't, no. Because I've never actually been on Spin Cycle before. But, yeah, since I know a lot more about this game than I originally did on my first Let's Play, which was the day I got it, which, by the way, I got this digitally because, it came out 2 years ago in October, so, it's about to be the 2-year anniversary that this came out. But, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, then please like, comment, and subscribe, as well as turn on notifications and let your friends know about this channel. And yeah, that's gonna do it. Next time on Duke Nukem 3D Encore, we're gonna continue our rave across the Lunar Apocalypse, starting with the Lunar Reactor. I swear, I don't have bad eyesight. I'm just being a goofball. And may I just say that despite it saying that skill level, it will not be a piece of cake. It'll be a whole cake. Anyways, also at some point I will make episode 4, I think it'll be, of Horizon Zero Dawn. Anyways, I love y'all very much, and I will see you guys next time on Duke Nukem 3D Encore. See you later.